Hey guys, welcome to Wars of War. My name is Jorge Guerra.
And I'm Sergio Guerra.
And this week we're going to be doing, reviewing John with Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Scarlett Johansson and Julianne Moore.
Yeah, Don John's kind of like it's a coming of age story after, you're of age. It's pretty much this character of John who, is probably in his late 20s or something like that, early 20s, I don't know, they never really say, going to the club every week, pulling a new girl all the time, just hanging out with friends, pretty much just doing things for his own pleasure, and eventually he meets a girl that finally strikes him a little bit more. It's kind of like a story of his emotional maturity, overall I think that's pretty much it. If you watch the trailers, you might have seen that, the movie itself, to me, I guess, was it was a pretty good film. It was actually better than I thought it was going to be. I wasn't very excited to go see this movie, so it was better than I thought. Still, it's an okay movie, but I didn't think it broke any new ground on anything, or really made any strong points. It could have. I thought the writing was pretty good, but I think it could have pushed the envelope a little bit more, and it would probably been more substantial. But overall, it was a nice movie to watch. It was cool, but nothing really, made me jump on and say, "Oh wow, I love this movie."
Yeah, I felt the same way. Like it was very kind of. It was very kind of for me. It just, I wanted to go see this because Scarlett Johansson, of course, but Julianne Moore is in it, and so I was like, these are good actors, so maybe there's more to it than there really is, and I wasn't disappointed, but I wasn't like vindicated, so it was all right for me. Also, definite side note: Scarlett Johansson. Super hot, but her little accent, if you've ever seen her on SNL, there's this one little skit that she does, where she's selling pillars. If you've never seen it, go watch it. That's what it reminded me of the whole time. But I think performance-wise, everybody's okay. I agree with the writing was kind of blasé. I think the point that they were trying to make, like you said, it was a coming-of-age story. And I think they beat you over the head with it in the first part of it, and then the end of it kind of for me just felt a little kind of like, here you go, and that was it. So it's for me it just didn't work out too well. Rating wise, I would go with a 7, just because I'm not gonna pick it up when it comes out, even though Scarlett Johansson in high definition would be great. But yeah, so it was 7 for me.
Yeah. I think as far as the rating, I'd have to give it. It's really hard for me because I don't think that I have there's not a need for me to want to watch this movie again. I don't think that I would go out and recommend it to people and say, hey, you got to watch this film. But it wasn't a bad film at all. Actually, there's been other films that we've watched recently that I just totally would say, oh, I just don't want to ever see that again, or it's too boring or whatever. This was a good film. It really felt, and I don't remember if in the commercials it had some festivals that had gone on and won some awards and stuff like that. Oh, but it felt like a festival film. Something you can sit and watch and it's enjoyable and all that. It didn't feel like a movie, if that makes any sense. The whole, you go into the theater, eating popcorn, soda, whatever, and watching something that's really enjoyable. I just didn't get that from this. Yeah. So I want to give it a lower rating than I usually do, but I think for anybody that watches it, for the most part, there's something that you can relate to in there, and so it is enjoyable. So I'd give it a 7.5. And again, if it comes on TV and you want to watch it or somebody's already playing it, go for it. I wouldn't necessarily say go check it out, but I think if it came on and you happen to watch it, you could do much worse. Yeah,
there's some strong scenes, but overall, I wasn't that enthused by it. But again, let us know what you think. If you go check it out, if you're a Joseph Gordon-Levitt fan, Scarlett Johansson fan, whatever, Julianne Moore, whoever. But let us know what you think. Let us know if you think we're spot on, we're way off. Let us know what your rating would be. And again, like, subscribe, share, all that good jazz, and links in the bottom. Thank you so much for watching. Jorge Guerra.
Sergio Guerra.
And you'll have a good one. Bye.